So while there might be a drought of pre-orders recently, it seems that Games Workshop is just about to give us an entire weekload of previews and reveals. Hello and welcome back to Auspex Tactics, where today I just wanted to talk a bit about this Warhammer Fest week of previews, where we're going to be seeing some nice new models next week. As I'm sure plenty of people are aware, Warhammer Fest is kind of Games Workshop's annual expo of Warhammer, usually held as an actual live event here in the UK, but for obvious reasons last year's one and this year's one have both been cancelled, so they're doing another preview online instead. Now I don't think that the last one had quite as much thought put into it, as they didn't really see the lockdowns coming quite so late, so didn't put something like this together. However, despite Games Workshop seeming to have some sort of problem with their shipping at the moment, they still seem to be putting together a week of live previews with some new news of models or other previews every day. It sounds like there'll be streams live both on Twitch and on Warhammer Community, much like their fun Saturday live previews, and I must say that they've been fairly helpful with dividing it, as they've tried to divide each day based on the actual gaming system. On Monday it's going to be something Age of Sigmar, then on Tuesday 40k, Wednesday Black Library things, Thursday Warhammer box games, which I'm kind of curious to see what exactly happens with that, given the recent weirdness over Cursed City. On Friday we get yet another day of Warhammer 40k, which is really quite cool, and then on Saturday they seem to be building up some hype, simply giving us the phrase "it's a mystery." I quite like the way that they're separating each day by hobby. I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't be watching every single day live each week, but it just means that it's extra worth our while if we are into Warhammer 40k, so we could potentially tune in on Thursday or Friday if we want to. It sounds like they're going to be 6 PM each day British summertime. In terms of what we're likely to see with this, there's a few hints in those banners above the preview list. We've got a Sisters of Battle symbol, and we've got an Orc symbol. And seeing as we basically know those next two codexes are coming anyway, Orcs and Sisters, they're both having massive releases, I wouldn't be too surprised if we get to see the codex covers for both of those armies. I think we kind of know that they're coming already. Hopefully we might see even a bit further into the future. A codex release map would be quite nice. I'm going to guess that one of the days might be themed around Orcs and one might be themed around Sisters. I think we know pretty well for certain that the Orcs one is going to contain a lot of beast snaggers. They've got a new dock coming, a new boss, and a massive great gun platform drawn by a squig. I'm going to guess that we'll be seeing at least one of those, if not more. We also know that at some point they will be releasing another Warzone Charadon book. That could be another thing that they could show us. Just potentially we might get the rules for Bellicor in that one. They did say that his 40k rules will be released in a supplement book for the game, rather than talking about any sort of Chaos Demons codex. I know a lot of people aren't so happy about them releasing more supplements before the codexes are out, but I still think that that's quite likely. So I'd say that those are the obvious picks. It's certainly not impossible that we could see things for any of the factions that haven't had their codexes out in 9th yet, or maybe even something like a really big surprise release, new models that we don't know are coming, or even perhaps a brand new codex for 40k, perhaps something like Emperor's Children or Renegade Guard. I'll certainly be interested to see what that mystery day is at the end. Just from the banners, the only one that I don't immediately recognise is a dragon type symbol. Maybe that pertains to that, but if someone recognises that from somewhere else, please let me know down in the comments below. So anyway, looking forward to seeing what the previews give us. I think it's quite fun to have something to look forward to next week and a time to tune in to see it. I'll most certainly cover the reveals when they come out. So let me know what you think is coming down in the comments below. Feel free to subscribe to Auspex Tactics if you like a bit of a summary of Games Workshop's new releases as they come out. And feel free to check out any of the ways to support the channel down in the video description. There's the Discord server, Facebook page, and a link to the channel's Patreon if you'd like to help support. In any case, an absolutely massive thank you for listening, and I'll hope to see you guys next time.